Candidates on stage tomorrow night. South Carolina Senator Tim Scott, who is making his presidential stage debut, I should say, tomorrow evening. And he joins me now. Senator, great to have you with us. How are you feeling with a day to go?
Doing really well. It's fantastic. The weather's perfect. There's no humidity in the air, so I'm excited about it.
I know, right? That's finally broken. So what's your debate prep like? How have you been getting ready for tomorrow night?
Mostly spending time studying, of course, but also in prayer, hanging out with family, and just really enjoying how blessed it is to be an American. I'm so proud to be an American. I think back to the kid who's growing up in poverty in a single-parent household, and now I'm running for president of the United States. Right. Only possible in America. Yeah, it's a great story.
When we look at the polling, I think we have the Iowa poll that we can pull up here. You are kind of in third right now in this Des Moines Register poll. They've got you in third place at 9%. So you're kind of getting up into DeSantis territory there. Are you going to be sort of seeking to land some punches on him tomorrow night?
I'm going to tell my story about why I believe that America can do for anyone what she's done for me. We're going to focus on restoring hope, creating opportunities, and protecting the America that we all love.
What about landing punches on DeSantis?
We're going to focus on our message and worry about the other candidates another time.
All right. So one of the questions about your lane is whether or not the evangelical vote is coming your way. And so far, all three, you, DeSantis, Pence, have all really tried to gain that vote. But so far, they seem very locked in with the former President Trump. Why is that?
Well, I would say that every single time we have a town hall in Iowa, the one thing that I continue to see are more people showing up. People are starving for a message of hope and optimism as long as it's anchored in conservatism and you have a backbone. We're seeing the crowds grow. So what I would tell you is that people vote, not polls. And so I'm excited about where we are in Iowa, and there's a lot of room left. I love the fourth quarter. We're getting ready to head into it in a couple months, so things will be changing.
Yeah. You know, do you think that there will be fatigue among that evangelical vote for the former president when they watch all of these legal trials over the course of this year? Is that going to be something that makes some of them peel off?
I think the average voter is going to want to know, how does the candidate best represent the future for my children? How does the
But I'm asking you, is the evangelical vote going to get tired of what the former president is going through?
I heard your question. My answer is that people will make a decision based on the future of their family, not what's going on in the legal entanglements of the former president. What I found throughout the entire state, 1% of all the questions I've received has to do with the former president.
No doubt. I'm sure that's true, and we find that as well. But he's the front runner by a lot. Of
course, absolutely.
And I know that you had said in the past that the evangelical vote was very important to your path.
Well, I think all voters are, but certainly I think we're going to do very well with the evangelical voters over the next 4 or 5 months. We'll find out whether I'm right or not. I am very confident that when we're heading into December, we're going to be in striking zone.
So let's talk a little bit about technology. You know, you look around the world, you look at China. The presence and threat of China, intelligence-wise, technology-wise as well, social media, TikTok, all of that. Where do you stand on that?
Well, listen, the former president tried to ban TikTok. I have no problem whatsoever with banning TikTok. What we learned in the former president is that the court struck it down, not once, but twice. Since we can't ban TikTok, the question is, how do we eliminate the Communist Chinese Party from spying on our kids? We have to separate or segregate the Communist Chinese Party from our kids' data. We have to stop them from spying on our kids, buying our farmlands, and trying to steal our intellectual property. I'll be the president that gets that done. It's not the strength of President Xi that should be our concern. It's the weakness of President Biden that is so concerning. A strong American president will separate our kids' information from the Communist Chinese Party.
But one of the big questions is also with AI and
Yes.
how you regulate AI. And, you know, some have noticed that you have a huge investment in your campaign from Oracle, from Larry Ellison. Would that make you reluctant to do the regulation you felt was necessary on AI? When that moment comes as president, will you be able to look at Oracle and say, we're going to regulate you?
Well, the answer is, of course we can. We should never be beholden to anyone or anything except for the American people. I'm committed to doing one thing: serving the people of this country. No exclusions, no exceptions. And I am thanking the good Lord Almighty that I'm a proud American.
So our next guest is Vivek Ramaswamy. I think you've probably seen him playing tennis with his shirt off. I think we have a little clip of that. You've also been hitting the gym, apparently. What did you think of this video? Shirtless Mr. Ramaswamy.
You know, I haven't thought about the video whatsoever, actually. The last thing I want to talk about or think about is a presidential candidate with his shirt off. I'm going to think about how this country has afforded me and my family the greatest opportunity to serve the most remarkable country on earth.
All right. I should point out we also see video of you in the gym, Bible verses, and how you're focusing. So that's your presence on social media that we've seen as well and noted.
We're very excited about the fact that my favorite verse is Ephesians 3:20, that God is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or imagine. When you think about growing up in tough times, you think about tough circumstances, the one thing that's kept me steady is my faith. There's no doubt. If you have faith in the Lord Jesus, all things are possible to you. That's why Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me.
Well, you have an extraordinary story. We look forward to seeing you, Senator, on the stage tomorrow night. It's going to be an exciting night and a big moment for your candidacy as well. So thank you very much. It's great to see you.
Absolutely.
We'll
Look forward to seeing you tomorrow.
Night.
Yes, ma'am.